My name's Kevin Carey. I work at East Finchley Delivery Office in Royal Mail. I've worked there for just over 20 years now, and I'm a delivery postman and also the deputy rep for the CW there. Back in the day, I guess you had your delivery route. You knew what your delivery route was. You came in, you do the delivery route, and you finished. Nowadays, it's a lot more more pressure to take on more work, get out, do more work. In the past, you could build up rapport with customers, speak to customers. Now you really can't have the time to speak to them. You've got to just say hello, move on, because otherwise, if you get back, you will be questioned around, well, what's taking you? Why have you taken so long? You could be doing more. There's a real pressure on that. Royal Mail was privatised in 2013. Promises were made to us by the business at the time that our terms and conditions would be protected, our pensions would be protected, and that there would be an effort to grow the business, if you like. What we've seen really in true terms since then is none of that really happening. If you go to look for a job within Royal Mail now, they're only advertised as part-time jobs. Any full-time people leaving, that anyone coming through the door will be part-time. Again, as I've said previously, that would add to the burden of the people that are there working full-time, more work for them to do and put them under pressure. In regards to the pensions, they've had proposals now that are looking to cut anything up to people up to 60% within their pension. Personally, it's the proposal is a 30% cut in my pension that has been put on offer at the moment, and that's just not something that you'd expect to happen within a few years of being privatised, especially with the promises that were made to us. And the message that's put out to delivery offices is, they compare us to your Yodels, your Amazons, and your Hermes, who are, unfortunately, they're not very good employment models. The terms and conditions are poor, 0-hour contracts, etc., etc. In that sense, and that seems to be where Royal Mail got comparing us to, in terms of say, well, you've got good terms and conditions, you've got good employment, you should be grateful for that. You shouldn't be looking for more. And we feel it's a bit of the race to the bottom, if you like. If you were starting off in your career now in Royal Mail, it would be very different to when I started. First of all, you wouldn't be coming in on a full-time contract. You'd be coming in on a part-time contract at best. So you wouldn't be expected to do a whole day's work. You generally would be just expected to do a delivery. So you come in, delivery would already be prepared for you, and you take that delivery out. You wouldn't be on the same pension as me. You'd be getting a much lesser pension. When I first came in, you were given proper training. You were there for a week, training, shown around, everything else. Now you are kind of thrown in a little bit at the deep end, and you are pushed, I guess, and that's the constant push to do more. It does take a lot for us to call for a national ballot, call for a strike, and basically it is around an attack on our terms and conditions, an attack on our pay, an attack on our pensions, and an attack on the business itself, where they ain't looking to grow it. And our union have been in talks for 18 months with the business, and they seemingly got nowhere. And it does come to a point, I guess, where the ball has to go back to the worker and say, well, what do you think? And that's what we see a ballot as. It's asking the employees, well, what do you think? What do you want? And quite clearly, with the ballot result, 70-odd% turnout, 90-odd% yes vote, the employees, the workers are saying that there's a problem. Royal Mail haven't just given us the terms and conditions, they haven't just given us the pay we're on, they haven't just given us our annual leave entitlements. They're things that the workers and workers before me have fought for, and going forward we'll have to fight for them, for the people coming through behind us too.